take a look at these 4 images of Ronald McDonald, which were generated by AI and which are real photographs. If you look closely at the physical details, the stripes on the socks, the shape of the collar, the folds in the fabric, you'll notice they shift slightly from image to image. That inconsistency is the giveaway. In AI video production, this lack of continuity breaks a scene. You might have a character walking down a street, and mid-stride, their face, their jacket, or their silhouette morphs into a completely different design. To fix this, we need to stop relying on random generation. We need a structured character anchor system, a set of rules that permanently locks your character's details into place. By the end of this workflow, you will have a locked, perfectly consistent storyboard frame, generated using an image generator and Runway, ready for animation. Real cinematic control requires building an immutable source of truth that the machine is forced to obey. Step 1. We start by opening an instruction-following image generator, like ChatGPT. This is where we will design our character. The critical instruction here is to ask the AI to generate a front, a profile, and a 3/4 view of your character simultaneously. Generating these angles in a single image forces the AI to map identical facial features and clothing across 3 dimensions at once. This single image becomes your ultimate source of truth. Now that we have our sheet, we define our invariants. These are the specific physical traits that must never change under any circumstances. Extract 4 to 5 non-negotiable details, like a specific eye color, a distinct facial marking, or the exact coat cut. Take those details and compile them into a single, straightforward sentence. This is your preserve list. From this moment on, you will copy and paste that exact preserve list into every single prompt you write for this character. Relying on the AI to remember a character's vibe often leads to failure. You ensure continuity by strictly repeating the rules. With our character locked, it's time to place them into a setting. When you run that initial generation, you will likely find unwanted elements in the background. To correct them, we use a process called the edit loop. The edit loop rule is strict. Change exactly 1 variable per pass. Leave your preserve list untouched. But be careful. Re-editing the exact same base image endlessly causes resolution to degrade and artifacting to creep in. Make your targeted edits, and the moment you achieve a clean, error-free shot, stop editing immediately. This locked image is now your approved anchor. Moving forward, every future shot in your project will point back to this specific reference. Isolating your changes to a single variable at a time prevents the AI from hallucinating unwanted changes to the character architecture. Next, we integrate our approved anchor into a highly detailed environment, like a retro spacecraft or a 90s shopping mall. To get the lighting and tone right, supply the AI with external reference photos. Show it exactly what practical lighting and physical textures you want to mimic. Generic phrases like "make it cinematic" typically lead to blurry, indistinct backgrounds. But when you list specifics, like quilted metal walls, cool teal-blue practical lighting, and a soft daylight fill, you get a tangible, lived-in space. You also need to aggressively use negative prompting. Explicitly instruct the AI to remove human silhouettes, symmetrical staging, and over-polished CGI. Keep your complexity budget in mind. Pick just 1 camera direction per shot. If you ask the generator to pan, tilt, and push in simultaneously, it will fail to execute any of them well. While you are dialing in these environmental prompts, run your generations at lower quality settings to test the output. Premium video models burn through generation tokens extremely fast. Save your high-resolution credits for the moment your prompt is absolutely perfected. Seating your character in a complexly lit room proves that they can survive a detailed visual context without losing their identity. This is the result: a final, fully composited storyboard keyframe. If we check this against our original character sheet, the facial structure, the invariant details, and the clothing are a perfect match. You are no longer rolling the dice and hoping the generator spits out something usable. You have a repeatable, precise system. The next step in the pipeline is taking this locked, approved anchor and importing it directly into Runway's video tool to add motion. Just remember, prompting for a still image requires a different approach than prompting for video. When we move to the motion phase, you have to explicitly define the movement itself. Building a system like this ensures the machine executes your exact vision every time.